Hi. So if you're a technical CEO or a founder working with data, ROSE is your AI analyst. And what I mean by this is that it combines the intelligence of ChatGPT with a spreadsheet-like interface with Python so that you can do anything from a VLOOKUP to a forecasting model using an AI agent. So in this example, I have a list of Airbnb listings from Berlin, and I'm going to do a couple of questions in a quick demo that I think showcase what this can do. So one thing that you might do as an analyst is just ask it to describe the data set. So I can also just say use the describe method to describe the data set. And basically the agent will understand, is this a formatting option? Is this something that I can use a spreadsheet formula for? Or is this something more complex that I will write up a coding script for it? And the really unique thing is that whenever it creates a new analysis or a new component of the spreadsheet table, it always links back to the original one, so that if you change the underlying data set, it also changes the rest of the report and the rest of the analysis. So now it's going to be thinking about it. It already returned. You can see here that this is the describe method from Python and that the table is connected with Python. So you see here the source. You can go through the source code. You can see that it's connected to this range, meaning that this is dynamic output. It's not a stale notebook. It's not like using ChatGPT. It's really something that lives in your document and you can elaborate and can share. Now I'm going to do a trickier analysis. I'm going to ask it to do some geo analysis on the listings. So the listings have latitude and longitude, and basically I'm going to ask it to do some analysis on spacing and hotspots, etc. It's going to, sometimes it comes up with a plan. So here it is. To answer, I'll map density, propose plan. I'm going to say go ahead. And now this is a more complex task, so we will execute different types of analysis, chartings, etc. And the agent might take anywhere from 30 seconds to 2-3 minutes to work through the whole workflow, and then it's ready to analyze and to look at it. Okay, we already have again the next step. It told us what it will do, and now it's going to execute them one by one until we have something that we can look at it. In the meantime, you can do whatever you want, but the agent is kind of working on the background for you on top of this analysis. Okay, so now it already created a bunch of analysis here. You can see on the right side of the panel. It analyzed hotspots, centroids on the city into different clusters. It saw like the average area of the clusters. It basically matched out how many listings we had in each cluster. We can see it above. It also created a map view of, in this case, Berlin, and where we have the clusters and kind of a quick overview of listings, central spots, etc. Now, obviously, as a data analyst or a technical co-founder, I can iterate on it. I can also check the source code of the chart itself. So if I want to use a different library, if I want it to be displayed, for example, I might want to zoom in here more. Basically, all of this is dynamic and it ends up in this beautiful document that you can actually share with your team. And in the end, the analyst also organizes and formats the spreadsheet. So you can see here that it's thinking, it's updating ranges, it's formatting currencies as currencies. It's basically kind of in the background styling the spreadsheet so that it's as readable as possible. And this is just a quick demo of what is possible. You can think of it as combines the intelligence of ChatGPT with a reporting-like interface that mimics some things that spreadsheets do really well with other things that a notebook does really well. And so if you're a CMO, this can be your marketing analyst. If you're a CFO, it's your finance analyst. If you're a CTO or a technical co-founder, this might be your first data analyst in your team. So enjoy. It's at rose.com.